I kind of just wanted to make a vlog right now. Right now I'm drinking Cinnamon Tempest tea from Trader Joe's, and it's really good, but I had to put a lot of honey in it because it's like cinnamon spice tea, and the spice is thick. And every time I take a drink of it, it's good, I like it, but it's like just really strong, and it like hits the back of your throat. It's good though. Just got a weird sip, that's all. There we go. Just gotta put a lot of this stuff in it. And stir it with a fork, because you're too lazy to get up and get a spoon, but you had a fork from lunch. That's my life right now. Also, I'm listening to the Acoustic Worship channel on Pandora, which I grow to love more and more every day. It plays a lot of Sean McDonald and Phil Wickham's worship album of like a bunch of random people, and I don't know who they are, but I really like their stuff. Bethany Dillon and John Foreman, his like solo stuff, which you never hear. It's beautiful. Right now I'm working on my exegesis on James 4, 1-10, which makes me sound smarter than I really am, but really it's just a paper. So I have lots of books on James right next to me right now. I have James the Apostle of Faith, Studies in the Epistles of James, James Baker Exegetical Commentary on the New Testament, Commentary on the Epistle of James, Reading Romans, not to be confused with Reading Rainbows. This was for a different project. The Practical Epistles of James, and lastly but not leastly, since it's pink, the letters of James and Peter, even though we're kind of disregarding Peter in this sense. But we love Peter. Shout out to Peter. Really, I just can't wait to go home for spring break. I know it's only for a week, but I need it. A whole week at home sounds lovely right now. The problem is when it's over, I don't think I'm going to want to come back. I love the classes I'm taking this semester, but I'm so horrible with self-discipline that I just want to bury my head in the sand instead of doing my work. What you gonna do? At least my room is clean right now. That hasn't been the norm lately. Well, there are 3 things that I know that absolutely help me when I'm feeling just like the lowliest creature on earth, and I just feel like I'm a despicable human being. Number 1, I take a shower. Take a hot shower. Get all clean. It does something for me mentally too. I feel mentally like refreshed. The second thing I do is I clean my room. If your room is messed up and you're like behind on things, it just makes you feel that much worse about everything. So I always try and clean my room. And the last thing I do is I drink some tea. Tea always makes me feel more cozy and at home. If you're ever feeling like you just can't handle life and you feel like a horrible human being because you're behind on all the things you have to do in life, take a shower, clean your room, drink some tea. Maybe it won't help you, but it definitely helps me. And also, this is a rare moment where I'm actually alone. I find that when I'm away at college, it's harder to find time where I can really be by myself, especially when I lived on campus. When you live in a dorm, there's literally nowhere you can go to truly be alone. I love being around people. I love hanging out with my friends, but I need my alone time too. And I think you don't realize how much you need it until you can't have it. When I lived at home, there was a lot of times, especially after my sister moved out, where I would be by myself because my parents would be at work or out doing stuff, whatever. And it's just that time that you need. And when I'm here, I don't get that as much, so it's nice. And even if both of my roommates are gone for class, I feel like my neighbors downstairs are usually yelling and being themselves, which is loud. Either they're not home or they're sleeping or they're being quiet or something, but I'm alone right now, and that's so lovely. But don't get me wrong, I love my roommates. Just sometimes you need to be by yourself. But I am feeling the need for a road trip right now. I just need to get in my car and go and drive. And I will get to do that very, very early on Saturday. I'm gonna pick up my friend Tiffany and my friend Ken, and we are heading home. I'm so excited. I kind of like vlogging about serious stuff and not just funny stuff all the time. But I don't always want to make people laugh. Sometimes I want to make people think. I should leave you with something to think about, if that is truly my goal. Here's what I'm leaving with you to think about. How do you handle self-discipline? And if you are good at it, please share with me what kind of strategies you use to stay self-disciplined. If you're not good with self-discipline, let me know that I'm not alone, and maybe we can work on it together. I guess you could comment about it, but I don't want to be one of the stereotypical, leave your stuff in the comments below. I suppose that's enough food for thought for today. My kitty wants to say hi to you. In actuality, he really just doesn't want to be disturbed, but say hi, kitty. He always looks like he wants to murder someone, but I promise he's the sweetest thing. And he's falling asleep. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.